All right, welcome back. Good afternoon. It's Mike Green with Keller Williams, Brazos Valley. We're doing our subdivision spotlights, and we're lucky enough to have today Mr. Doug French, CEO of Stylecraft Homes, and he's a developer of one of the newest subdivisions, which is getting ready to open out in Yaupon Trails out off Highway 30. And so I just wanted to welcome Doug for coming in. And hey, tell us a little bit about Stylecraft in general before we jump into Yaupon Trails, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'd love to, Mike. First off, thank you so much for having me. It's an honor to join you here today. I know we just got off of Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. And again, I really appreciate you having me on. Would love to talk about Stylecraft and Yaupon Trails. Definitely two things I'm hopeful that I'm equipped to do. But yeah, a little bit about Stylecraft. So it's a family-owned company. So I bought the company from my father a few years back, and so we're locally owned. And operated, which is a good thing. My father started the company back in the early 80s, a pretty rough time. If you're in real estate at that time, very rough, especially in Texas with the oil embargo and the savings and loan crisis. So a lot of kind of bad things going on at the time. He always likes to joke and say, it kind of was a really good time for him to get into business because he didn't have any bad habits. And if you start in a business when the economy is really bad, you got to be pretty sharp, and you got to really be on top of it. There's no room to be sloppy. If you start when it's really good, then you can pick up some bad habits. So we started, I guess, at a really good time. The economy not good, but a good time to start a company. And that was 30 years ago. And he built a lot of larger custom homes in town. And then eventually, he would go to these, Houston and Austin and Dallas and see these production home builders. And thought, man, we really need a product like that in Bryan, College Station. So that's when we started Stylecraft, and kind of the rest is history. We're in quite a few cities. I think a lot of people don't realize this, but half our company actually is in what I refer to as the I-35 corridor, which is Waco, Temple, and Killeen. And that area of our company has exploded. So we'll close right shy of 800 closings this year. 400 plus will happen in that Waco, Temple, Killeen market. So we're excited about that. But we're a growing company. When I first joined the company 10 plus years ago, I think we were close 240 houses that year. Like I said, this year we'll do 800, and we're projected to do over 1,000 next year. So definitely a good economy. Thank God we're in Texas. And but yeah, in general, what Stylecraft does is we're a production home builder, so we're not custom. So you can't come in and bring to us a plan you print off of plans.com and say, hey, Doug, build this for me. We don't do that. But what we do, and how I like to explain it, it's kind of like if you go to Toyota, you can pick out your model, you can pick out your make, you can pick out your interior and your colors. It's the same thing for us. So we have predefined subdivisions, the subdivisions we build in. We have specific plans and options and models and colors and all that sort of thing. You kind of can mix and match and mass customize a home for you, and then we'll build that for you. We also do some speculative homes as well. Inventory homes is what we call them. So when you go in, you can buy something that's already ready. And most of our subdivisions here locally and around our company all have model homes with dedicated sales staff. We have a dedicated online sales specialist as well, 2 of them now in our company, who help walk you through that process and make an appointment, on-site appointment with one of our sales executives who really know that neighborhood and specialize in that neighborhood and know the area. And so they're there to help take care of the customer for sure.
You guys are well respected. So tell us about your newest project, Yaupon Trails. Where is it, and what's your vision for out there?
Yeah, Mike, we're super excited about Yaupon Trails. It's on Highway 30. So Highway 30 and Hardy-Wheaton. So if you think about like going down Harvey Road when you run into Highway 30, and Highway 30 is the road that takes you towards Huntsville, or if you take a left, it turns into Boonville. If you head back into Bryan, kind of towards Highway 6. But if you head towards Huntsville, probably about half a mile off of where Harvey and Highway 30 intersect, there to the left, you take a left on Hardy-Wheaton, and then probably about a quarter of a mile down that road to the left, there's an entrance going into this brand new subdivision. It's going to be called Yaupon Trails. We're about to put in our monument. We just asphalted all of the roads, and we hope to start new homes there in February. We have one bit of infrastructure that's lacking completion on the sewer. We're running the sewer. It's actually we're in the city of Bryan, but the sewer it's just kind of by dumb luck is from College Station. And so we're trying to get the sewer run out there, and that should be complete here in the next 60 days. But as we know, rain, those sort of things can kind of hamper that process. But we're very optimistic that will get done and we'll be out there building homes. We're actually going to start and release our model home here pretty quickly. So hopefully once we're out there in February, starting our model home will already be on the ground and ready to go. We'll have a dedicated sales executive out there that can take care of you. But we're super excited about the development, Mike. It's 200 acres. The front 45 acres that's on Highway 30 will be a mix. It really depends kind of how the area develops, but we have it zoned to where it'll either be commercial uses, multifamily uses, townhome uses, or even some office. So we've talked to a couple different users out there. Probably what will end up happening is we'll get the housing built, and then we'll kind of see how that area continues to develop and then take it from there. But Yaupon will be a very nice subdivision. Mother Nature did us a bunch of favors out there. There's some really nice creeks that kind of run through the property. So there's a bunch of lots that back up the creeks and green belts. It's very treed and wooded, and so that really looks nice as well. Everybody that's driven out there has been very complimentary of it. They're excited about it. I actually have, I think the list of just people that I know that want to buy houses out there is 6 to 10 deep. And I know that we have a really long, strong VIP list as well. So I think we're going to have a ton of pre-sale activity out there. We're going to open it up for sales here the next couple of weeks. And so excited about that. So if you want to join our VIP list, make sure to reach out. Tanner Brewster, so you would want to contact at our office. You can jump on our website at stylecraft.com, and Tanner will be all over that. And you can reach out to him and he'll get you set up for an appointment once we open up sales. But we're super excited about Yaupon. There will be some nice amenities there. Definitely nicer amenity package than we've ever done in Bryan, College Station. So excited about that. We're really going to spend some money. That's going to come along when we develop phase 2. I typically, we don't like to advertise what we're going to do. We don't want to be that developer who says, oh my goodness, all this, and that's coming. And then people get in there and then for some reason it doesn't happen. And then everybody's disappointed. We would rather under promise than over deliver. We'd rather sell you houses, not even tell you it's coming, and then deliver it there and everybody be ecstatic about it and kind of have that nice surprise. But we should have a very nice amenity package out there. So we're excited about that. I think everybody will be really pleased with it. We are putting in our trail system, and again, and that's already in, and it is beautiful. It kind of meanders all along this creek, and it's just a really, really pretty piece of property. So we're really excited about Yaupon Trails, and I think I said it's about 500 or 600 houses out there, and so we'll be building out there, Mike. I bet for 6 to 8 years. So you better get busy selling some houses for us, Mike. Bring us some customers, man. Come on.
Hey, what size homes are we talking about? What kind of budget are we talking about?
Yeah, so we'll start in the low 200s. In this first phase, we're going to have 2 different products. And so as you go in the neighborhood, there's a section to the left, and there's a section to the right. And all the lots to the right are going to be kind of a 4-sided brick, a little bit of a move-up product, and we're going to start at 1,800 square feet, or I think actually 1,600 square feet and up there. On the left side, it'll be 1,200 square feet and up. And so the left side will probably start in the low 2s. And then the right side, I think you could get in that 1,800 square foot home or the 1,500 square foot home. Probably it's a little bit less than 250, so probably the 240 range, Mike. But again, get a hold of Tanner Brewster. He's the one that knows all those details. He can definitely point you in the right direction. But in general, we're going to start in the 200s out there. Got it.
And it's technically in Bryan, even though most people are going to think it's in College Station. It's
yeah, you're right. You're right. It's technically in Bryan, so it'll be Bryan ISD. From what I recall, it goes to Sam Houston Elementary. I'm a product of Sam Houston Elementary, and I feel like I did pretty good. So it's got to be a good school, right? So Sam Houston Elementary, which is a really highly sought after elementary school. So excited about that aspect of it as well, and just really a good area of town. People really like that area of town. It's growing, and then if you want to shop at, let's say that the HEB at Tower Point, you can take a left out of that neighborhood of Hardy Wheaton and then hit right on William B. Fitch. You're probably there in 10 minutes. Now, don't quote me on that, but I bet you're there in 10, 15 minutes, if not quicker, Mike. And so, again, you can get out to that Tower Point and Caprock Crossing area really, really quick. Then you can hang out and probably go to downtown Bryan in 10 minutes as well. And so I feel like you're really in the middle of and just really good access. You can get on Harvey Road really quickly, get on 6, get into A&M if you're working out on campus. So really a whole lot of really good connectivity and good access.
So last question, what's your next big project? Is that a secret? You got something, I know you got Arrowhead in Caldwell. Is that coming up next?
Yeah. So we've already released that. That is actively selling. So Caldwell's just a community, and it's kind of a funny story. About a year ago, a buddy of mine reached out. Actually, it was probably a year before COVID. Actually, I've kind of quit keeping track over the last 9 months, but so I guess it's probably been close to 2 years now. A buddy of mine invited me to lunch down there. I think it was at Mas Fajitas, which we have one in town now.
Mhm.
And so I went down there, and it was the mayor of Caldwell, the county commissioner down there, and their economic development guy, and the city engineer. And they're just like, Doug, we need housing down there. We need housing here. And so they're really kind of just really encouraging us to come check out Caldwell. And so we did, and we're glad we did. It's really been a good seller for us. We've been doing about 2 or 3 houses out there a month, which for us is great. That's a really good pace for us. And it's just a great community. And we're located right on Country Road 300. So as you enter Caldwell on 21 from Bryan, it's just right there to the left. So that same left that you take and to go kind of back towards their schools, there's a big nice park back there as well. And it's about 120 lot subdivision. So it's not a real big subdivision. It's about 40 acres, but it's well done. It's nice. It's affordable. Good. And so we're really excited about Caldwell. And we think as, the town kind of grows more that way with Relish and those sort of things. Yep. We're pretty bullish on that area. It's a great school district. It kind of has that rural feel, but you're still relatively close to Bryan College Station, which we know is a plus.
Cool. That's great information, man. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah.
It's a quick minute on real estate updates. The last 6 months have set records in this town. In the middle of COVID, we've set records, and I know Mr. French is setting records as well. The latest statistics I'll have is October, but price points are up 8%. The reason is now we're in almost to a shortage of houses. So supply and demand. So prices are going up. Active listings are going down 22.6%. Why? The houses are selling so quick, we're not building them fast enough. So Doug, could you build a little faster, please? Closed sales for October were up 66% over last year, 66%. I mean, in the middle of a COVID. So that's just crazy. And like I said, there is a shortage. We're down to 3.5 months of inventory. 6 is about even average. So this is definitely a seller's market. So if you're a seller, your house should sell quick, depending on the price point. You should get a little extra money. So again, the market is hot. Don't sit on the sidelines. Don't wait. Everybody's buying, everybody's selling. So call me, call Mr. French. Now let's sell some Stylecraft homes this week. How about that?
Let's get it done, Mike. And I love these markets because it makes us all look so smart. We all look like geniuses when the market's going up, right?
I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend.
Hey, Mike, appreciate you, sir. Thanks for catching up.
Bye-bye.